Okay, I thought I would do a video on how I lighten the trigger on my Pedersoli Indian Trade Gun. I had contacted some people about putting a single set trigger in there. They said it wouldn't work, it wouldn't be any better. Plenty of people reached out and said that they could do it for me, but I didn't want to send my stock and my trigger and my lock down to them, and I appreciate the offers. But the trigger pull on this from the factory was atrocious. I mean, it was somewhere between 15 and 75 pounds. I mean, it was terrible. So I did shoot a turkey with it this year, but I just never really liked the trigger. So I want to show you what I did. I'm going to go around to the other side here. I'll pull my lock out. So if you look, you can see the wood is gone, like right here. Some of it was gone already for the original hole, but I just took a chisel and chiseled this down. And I read somewhere it says, you know, the closer you can get the pivot to the sear, the better off you be. And I was like, okay, I think I can understand that one. So what I did is I put the lock in here, bumped the trigger up against it, and when it was uncocked, and saw how it set right here, and then I put it in a half cock and bumped the trigger up against the sear arm and saw how it sat, and then I put it at full cock and did the same thing and saw how it sat, and it pretty much sets the same at half cock and cock. But I go, okay, well I can do that. So what I did is I held the trigger in there at where it would sit with it on full cock, and then I just took and drilled a hole, and it's about a 1/4 inch back. And if you look, that front one is the original, and the original hole, and then the one back to the right is the one I drilled. And I'm telling you, it made quite a difference. And I polished this, and I polished the sear arm, and none of it seemed to work until I moved that. And since I moved that, the trigger seems quite a bit different. I haven't shot it yet, but I pulled the trigger, dry fired it, or not dry firing it, but basically dry fired a flintlock. So I'm gonna put it back together and go out and shoot it. I'm gonna maybe try to pause this video because I don't know how to edit, and I wish there was an easy way to edit. But I'm gonna see if this pauses it, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, then you may not get a shot of me shooting it. But that's what I did. I just wanted everybody to see. No, it doesn't pause it. I gotta just stop it. All right, well, I'll take a video of me shooting it and see if I can't edit it in. You're not gonna get a video of me shooting it. All right, thanks. I hope this helps somebody. All right, I'm out here September 1st, 2023 with my Pedersoli Indian Trade Gun. I did the trigger job on it. This is a follow-up video to it. Hopefully I can get them edited together. More than likely I won't be able to, but we'll see if this thing goes off or not. I didn't check my pan primer, and I don't feel like going back in the house and filling it, but I got a little bit of powder, a little bit of 4F in the pan. First shot out of it, gonna try to hit that target down there at 25 yards. Don't hold high hopes in doing that. But again, we'll give her a shot and see how good this trigger is. Well, I'll be. I did hit it. Well, that's probably a first. Oh, man, it did go off. See, smoking. Trigger's like 1,000 times better. than what it was. I just got to remember to grab down at the bottom of the trigger. I think I was up here, but it still felt 1,000 times better than what it did from the factory. So I hope this video helps you out if you're having issues with that. Don't be afraid to do it. Worst comes to worst, you can braze, weld, JB weld that hole shut and re-drill it. But anyways, hope everybody has a good Labor Day weekend. Hope everybody has an enjoyable weekend and stay safe, and get to church this Sunday, and then start going to church every Sunday, because the peace of mind that the Lord gives you, it's irreplaceable. Not easy for me to say, but irreplaceable. And man, it's my beard's white, but it's plain white in this sun. And it's, oh, and welcome to the burr months. I ain't too burry today, but it is September 1st and it's the burr months. All right, I'll quit babbling. Have a good weekend.